have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff on ourselves. We have a lot of stuff in our bags. We have a lot of stuff in our houses. We have a lot of stuff in our work tables. And it's very healthy to have things that we actually use daily or regularly. But it's extremely unhealthy if we keep things and if we possess things that we rarely or we never use, just like Selen's cup over there, which he didn't use for 1.5 years. So today I'm gonna convince you. Red light already? So today I'm going to convince you to get rid of at least one piece of stuff that you don't use. I am a stuff junkie. I really love to buy things. I really love to collect things. I really love to keep things. And I thought that this was normal until I moved together to the same house with my boyfriend 2 years ago. We bought ourselves a big wardrobe. So half of it was going to be mine and half of it was going to be his. I filled in my stuff to my side, and I ended up having no space. Everything was so cramped, and I had tons of stuff on my bed which I still had to put in. So I checked for his stuff, and I see that his side, and I see that he has all these stuff neatly put, and he has so much space over there. So I said, "Also, look, you have so much space over there. Let me just put these over here." He said, "No." I said, "Why?" "Because I'm using the space." "But you're not using it, there's space there." He said, "No, it's my space, and I'm using the space." So lesson number 1 that I learned is you have to own your space. You have to own and keep your space just like you keep your stuff. We were walking around one day, and I see this very, very nice t-shirt. It has a very cute print on it. I'm like, "Oh, look, this is so nice, it's going to fit you so perfectly, let's buy it." He says, "But I don't need a t-shirt." "No, but it's a discount, you know, it's like half the price, let's just buy it." It doesn't change the fact that I don't need a t-shirt. And I'm like so shocked, like, get over with it, man, it's like half the price, let's just buy it and go. But then when I think of it again, his logic was much better than mine. Because remember the space that we talk about? Lesson number 2, don't give up on your space. Don't buy things that you don't need. When you have a lot of space, you end up not finding your things. There's always something that you remember you had, but you don't know where it was. Sometimes you even forget them completely. They're at the very far end of the wardrobe, and you only find them after you buy the second pair. So this is like a loop. You end up having 2 things, less space. Lesson number 3, get rid of the stuff that you don't need so that you can use the stuff that you need more efficiently. I started taking carpentry courses about 3 months ago. It was really nice, it was so fun. I took it for 2 days and I was like, yeah, I'm going to be a carpenter. I'm going to buy all those stuff that I need. So I go to the guy and I say, what do I need to buy? And he says, this is the fundamentals set which you need as a starter. I was like, yeah, it's really nice, but there's like this very fancy stuff over there. Why don't I buy those? He said, Selen, you don't need them. You're not a carpenter yet. I didn't even buy those stuff until I had an order, which I couldn't do with these ones. This is why people end up having guitars at home that they don't play, pianos, big pianos that take place which nobody looks at for years and years, ski suits that they buy, every single piece of them as if they're going to be a, professional skier, which they never ever use, or cuisine books of Jamaica, of whatever, Cuba, which they never ever cook with. So lesson number 4, don't buy things until you're really going to use them. It's been around 2 years that we started to do these events with my very close friends. What we do is, we check the things that we don't use for about a year, and we collect them together. It gives us a chance to go over everything that we own, like the clothes that we never wore for 4 seasons, which means you're not going to wear them, or the books that you don't read that are just there to make you look smart, or like whatever you can think of, even the technological devices that you bought and you never used. So we just collect these stuff together, and then we go to one of our houses, we put them all in the living room. It's like a garage set without a garage. So what we do is we just dig into them, trying to figure out, if there's anything that we need. And it's really nice. Sometimes you give a t-shirt that you don't use to get it back a year later. It makes you happy, you know. It's like you own a new thing and it didn't wait in your wardrobe for a whole year. Somebody else used it. But there's only one rule. While you go through the stuff and you want to pick one, you have to be sure that you're really going to use it. Anything that you're not going to use, you're not allowed to take. So everyone takes the bits and pieces that they need, and whatever is left, what we do is we put it on free cycling on Facebook so that somebody who needs it can take it. Or we put it on the, you know those municipality donation banks? They start to put it all around Shishi, so we put them in there. Lesson number 5, share things with people. Share things that you don't need with people, and let people share stuff that they don't need with you. So after these 5 lessons of wisdom, today I want to give you a quest for a week. For this whole week, check your stuff. Look at everything that you own. And if you see anything, if you spot anything that you haven't been using for a very long time, give it to someone who needs it. Or anytime you're going to buy something, check if you really need it, and don't buy it if you don't. And a week from now, if we see each other over here, let's talk about it, and talk about how it made us feel. I know it's tough stuff, and I'm sure you can do it. Thank you.